So recently I've been feeling a little bit unmotivated, a little bit burnout. And I was going through some stuff that I wrote around 2 years ago, and I want to read something to you guys. I am burned out, which feels ridiculous since I am not doing as much as I used to, but I feel exhausted. I have times now where I feel like there is not an ounce of creativity left in me. Projects that used to excite me feel like chores that I must do. People asking me for commissions means the world to me, yet I can't seem to find any joy in there anymore. I am confused. I want to create, feel everything that life has to offer, go on adventures, create films. I have a master's and bachelor's degree in filmmaking. Yet, I wish to put more effort in creating beautiful ones. I wish to put more effort into these videos. Hi. Create work that speaks to me and others, to make films. I want to do so much, my brain is constantly working, but my body won't let me. Even now when I decided to lay down, I am still typing, I am still trying. I've spoken about this before already. The idea that I have so much I want to do that it leaves me stuck. I want to do so much that I can't. Instead, I get overwhelmed and stressed and often need to lie down for 10-20 minutes or so until I realize I am wasting time, get back up and try to continue. I am tired. I have so many goals, and each moment of the day I am rushing to advance one goal. These are goals for 5-10 years from now. Every goal, however, also seems to contradict each other for some reason. All to say that I am just stressed, I am overwhelmed, my heart races constantly for no reason. To all those who are experiencing a burnout or feeling one that's coming up, please take care. Try to take a step back and take that nap that you so long to have. Go for that walk even though you're in the middle of a project. Stretch those legs, drink that tea, pet that cat, take care of yourselves. It's difficult in any job, whether it's industrial, commercial, social, or artistic. These can be mentally draining, physically draining, emotionally draining. It is hard to find a balance, so please prioritize yourselves because you're worth taking care of. Art is a constant process of falling in and out of love with your own work. Burnout doesn't happen because you're too weak. It happens because you've been strong for too long. Creativity doesn't wait for a perfect moment. It fashions its own perfect moments out of ordinary ones. Creativity is allowing yourselves to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Sometimes you have to kind of take a step back and realize that you have the answers. I get so stressed and feel so unmotivated, yet this is how I felt 2 years ago, and since 2 years I've made good projects. I've made things that I am proud of. So it's just realizing that you are in the low point at the moment, but it'll go back up. But sometimes it's hard to kind of get out of that and take a step back and realize it. By no means individual to myself or to people who do art. No, this can be any industry, any job, anything, any life event, anything. It's just every now and then to take a step back, Realize you're still here. Realize that it's a low moment and that it'll be okay. And that things will always rise at the end. You'll feel that passion again. You'll feel that love. You'll feel that connection again. It will happen. Things can change so quickly, so fast. And then one day you'll look back and it'll be 2 years after again and you'll be like, wow, I did so much since then. I never really sat on this side of the flat. I can see my neighbor's house. Well, my neighbor's flats. Hopefully they're not looking here. If not, this is a bit weird, holding the mic. So after the letter, reading it and realizing that I have the answers, or at least some of the answers, there's then the question of what next, right? Take the walk, pet that cat, do all those things, put away your stuff for a moment and just breathe. And that is all well and good, and people should do that. I highly believe that. You should take your break. Don't work yourself until burnout, or try not to. I know it's not that easy. I'm very lucky to have this flat. I'm very lucky to have a online job that I can do for teaching. Very lucky. So that's all very, very great. And so I can afford to take the time a little bit and put my stuff away. There is then also the idea, the concept that I am in my mid-20s and there's not enough time, which that's wrong. There is. I'm only in my late 20s. Did I say mid? I mean late 20s. There is so much time still. I have time. I just think there are events in my life where people did not have that time to do these things, and I'm scared that I won't have the time, past trauma or whatever, I guess, but it's there. So I put away my clay. I did do what I said. I put away my stuff, tried to focus on something else, and instead I decided to pick up the camera and continue using the camera. I've realized with my making up videos and stuff like that, I focus very much on the thing that I'm making, but not on the shots or anything like that with the camera. And I would love to experiment again with the camera and create films. Even within my stop motions, it became very much of what I'm making and not so much of the way that the camera is, right? So you have all of that film d'auteur, those sort of things, where the camera and the person creating has very much their own style and the camera has a role. It plays a role in what is being made. I want to do that. I want to make my own things and create films and experiment and try, right? I might not be the best filmmaker out there by far, though I love our little community of 2,000. I am projecting. I don't know. Maybe that's good. Maybe I should just call you guys my 2 millions, because this way, who knows what can happen in the future. And yeah, it feels like it. I'm so grateful to all of you guys subscribed and continuously subscribing. Just that's incredible to think that in the world there are these people watching and people are actually deciding to click subscribe to this little channel. So grateful. Thank you so much. But yeah, I want to continue. I want to do better. I want to use this time that I have in this flat before I apply to any other job or any other school or anything like that, and really just make things and focus on things, and especially with the camera, with you guys, and just try to create and try to experiment. I want to make a brand. I want to sell some clay sculptures or something like that. I think that could be really cool. I want to also make little films and stuff like that, just about life in general, or about upcoming projects, for example. I still want to continue Twitch, still want to stream. We've got 28 followers at the moment, so that's great. Very, very happy. But I've realized by doing Twitch, the camera is very passive. It is very much on me. I think with Twitch, you can make the camera very active in the way that you decide to use it. So you could handhold it or have many setups and kind of arrange them artistically. But the setup that I have now and that I can afford in a way, it is very just straight ahead, kind of like this is now. So there's that bit of that limitation, which I would like to figure out and develop upon. But for now, I have you guys here. You can hear my tummy. I have you guys here on YouTube. Very, very grateful. In the long haul, it is 2025. Happy New Year. In the long haul, I do want this to be my job, right? I want to be able to create stop motions and be either involved in a studio or have my own or something like that, and just make it my job, you know. And I think that during this year is the perfect time to really do that, because I have some money saved up. I have my online job is not as demanding as it was last year, so I really think that this is the time for me to actually keep my promise to myself and just post and create beautiful content and everything like that. And I really hope that you guys join along the journey. I would really, really appreciate it. I'm trying new things. We'll see what happens. But thank you very much for watching until the end. If you did, I really appreciate it. Let me know your New Year's resolutions if you have any. I wrote some down. One of my New Year's resolutions that I can share is that I'm kind of hoping to reach at least 5,000 on YouTube, which would be really cool. We're at over 2,000 now, so who knows? That would be really cool. And I want to just create. Like, some of my last resolutions that I wrote down was just to create and be happy, and that's what I want. Just to do that and to really just also enjoy life and love and everything like that. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of you guys, and I hope to see you around very, very soon. Yeah, thank you. Comment, like, subscribe, all those things. Bye bye.